start. Father Joe, how did it feel to get the Lifetime Achievement Award from the hands of the President of India?
Yeah, at the first announcement, I was abroad, and I felt that I would not even need to come to receive that award, because in 2009, when the government gave me the Padma Shree, I thought that was the height of recognition by the government. But then they told me that this was a special recognition by the field of social justice and empowerment. So I felt that this was, in a way, a smaller group of people, but yet they had requested the President to honor us, because this field of addiction has really been very special in the country. And KRIPA Foundation has been the largest organization, and therefore I did cut short my trip in Europe and rushed back to take this. I was really touched by the government of India, and especially the new change. I was wondering whether this would really go through, because they were not sure till the very last point, and then because everything had to be vetted by the Prime Minister. And so I was happy to realize that when he saw my name, he said that मैं उनको जानता हूँ, अच्छा आदमी है, बहुत अच्छा काम करता है, गांधीनगर में भी आया है, which made me feel a little happy about it.
Okay, how is the KRIPA empowering alcoholics and drug addicts? Just give some brief points on your worldwide outreach too.
Yeah, the principle of healing that we have taken in KRIPA has been inspired by Mother Teresa, that we can only help another not from our power and from our position of wealth or possession, but rather by our poverty. And the poverty of the recovering people is that they themselves offer their recovery to enlighten another person who's struggling with that. So it's a concept of a wounded healer, like Jesus was a wounded healer. We all over the world have been spreading this principle that we don't need professionals, doctors and psychiatrists and analysts and all for a recovering person, but rather we need this love, where you say that I am gifted by this gift of recovery, I would like to share it with you. So my brokenness and pain, when I give it to others, I am a wounded person, but when I share this with another person, we get healed. And this has worked all over the world.
Okay. Father, what is your vision of KRIPA when it is 50 years old?
I have been controlling and restraining my growth all over the world. Now, for instance, I've just come from China, and at the final day, Guruji B.K.S. Iyengar's daughter, Geeta Iyengar, openly spoke to the 1,500 people there and saying what China needs is more of Father Joe. And then with the ambassador of Indian ambassador there, Ashok Kanta, we are planning to access these rehab centers, which are not really rehab centers, they are like prisons. So that's my outreach. Then I'm going to Brazil, then I have been called to South Africa, and I am restraining myself because I have still to build a strong team to go abroad. I am already starting to do that, and in 6 different countries we have nominated people who are well qualified for this work. 20 years sobriety from them, and they are offering their lives for this work. So it's growing. Only I attribute this to Mother Teresa. See, she has grown from 500 to 700 after her death. So we have grown from like one place here in Bandra to 77 projects in India and 10 abroad. Now within this year will be 13 abroad. So it is Mother Teresa's grace that the more you reach out to the afflicted, the marginalized, God just blesses this work.
Okay. Do you have any message to the youth of Bandra?
Yeah, the youth of Bandra, I would say, let's join together, because the youth of Bandra should become models of good living, good fun, and keep drugs and mind-altering substances out, and encourage sports, especially I really want them to form what is known as Friends of KRIPA. There are people all over the world who are forming groups of Friends of KRIPA, where we will project a happy youth, a good, fun-loving youth. Like in Zurich, we have clean disco. So we have lovely functions together, minus drugs and alcohol. So I would like Bandra to lead the country in that kind of a clean youth campaign. Friends of KRIPA working to bring youth to do something very constructive, both in sports and in education and in service to the poor. I get people ready to work in Dharavi, and that kind of, I'm getting foreign youth to work in Dharavi. I want Bandra youth to go to Dharavi and reach out to the prostitutes, the teenage prostitutes, to street children and all that. So a lot of scope. Bandra youth, please wake up and come and join the Friends of KRIPA.
Okay, BandraBuzz wishes you and KRIPA many more empowering years for the good that you are doing. Thank you for your time, Father.
Thank you, Mark. I'm really touched that you took the trouble to come meet me. God bless you all and pray for my work.
Yes, thank you.